Can you smell what the flock is cooking? Flock up or flock off, not you stick around, because it's about to go down. You now flock with the most energetic entity in the Eagleverse. You already know what day it is. Thursday, let's go, man. Our boy H1M about to take the fill on Monday, lead us to a victory. Let's flock and go. That's all I know. That's all I can see. That's all we need, man. Woo! But we don't know if that'll be the case, man. Here on the Thursday Hurts Day. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 days left until game time. And I'm just here chomping at the bit, waiting for this game to go down. I mean, I don't know. So many things, so many ways to look at this, what's coming up, man. But you know what? Before we do that, let's keep the maniac thing. Please like and subscribe. You about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box if you flying with the flock. Let's fly. Do remember, join that maniac thing note again. You hit that bell, you get a bing whenever I'm on this YouTube thing. Let's fly. Well, that's the maniac thing. Let's keep the main thing. Hope this video finds you in good vibes, good times. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there because we're about to go there. Oh, yeah. And do remember, join the maniac thing note again. You hit that bell? Yeah, we already did that. Yeah. Sometimes it just comes out so fast. I don't even know. It's crazy. I'm crazy, man. And just thinking about this game coming up, dogs. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the maniac thing. Let's keep the main thing. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing. And that's what it seems like is going on. If this is a harbinger of things to come, or basically of what's been going on, it's just like it's been Groundhog's Day again and again. I mean, since game one, we've been seeing pretty much a whole lot of the same damn things. Albeit we did start 10-1, and I'm hearing a whole lot out there what's wrong with the 10-1, and this is a crazy. I mean, it's kind of a crazy collapse. We're backing into the playoffs in a monumental proportion. Do you see this? A team losing 5 out of the last 6 and still making the playoffs is wild in and of itself. A team starting 10-1 and not winning the division is crazy enough. But yeah, and then we're going on the road for a playoff game, dude. This is wild. But you know what? Let's have a little fun with it before we start everything up, man. Outside the nest. We're gonna start outside the nest, then hop back in the nest, man. So first thing, outside the nest, man, as well, it's only one thing really was going on. These 3 coaches, 3 historical, great, amazing coaches have just left their respective positions in their respective sports, whatever, divisions, conferences, entities, whatever. Pete Carroll is up out of here. Bill Belichick is up out of here. Bill Belichick might still come back. Nick Saban has retired from the college ranks, though, and he's given us so much. Nick Saban has given us so much over the years. We're looking at Jalen Hurts. We're looking at Dickerson. We're looking at Devontae Smith, amongst others. Great players. Now, what about records against these guys? You know, I'm very happy that one of these dudes, that even though I'm a bit upset. Regardless of what, man. Nick Saban, our record against Nick Saban, when he was with the Dolphins for 2 years, I believe 05 and 6. We did not play them. So our record against Saban is 0-0. No ill will towards Nick Saban, even though I just, for whatever reason, man, you know, once a team gets good, they're great, and they're just too damn good, I just can't stand them. Maybe that's why. Nah, it's got nothing to do with that. Regardless of whom or what, you know, like, just remember when the Golden State Warriors, they were coming up, you know, in the beginning, it was like, yeah, woo, oh, man, that team is great to watch. And then they just started winning. You just, like, get them up out of here, man. I'm sick of seeing these dudes all the damn time. Much was the same with Nick Saban and those Alabama teams. It was just like, get the flock out of here, bro. And I'm liking this Michigan team. Did you see there's another Graham coming up out of Michigan, another number 55? Could you imagine we snatched that dude? Anyway, so yeah, we're 0-0 against Nick Saban. Boom, you've got Bill Belichick, our record against Bill Belichick over the years, even with, and this is including the Super Bowls and the Cleveland Browns. I believe we went 1-1 against them with the Browns and then 3-5 against them. 3-5. So what is that? 4-6 altogether versus Hoodie Bill. And Hoodie Bill, the craziness about Hoodie Bill. All right, we're gonna save that. So then we're gonna circle back to Hoodie Bill. Yeah, 4-6. So I don't want to record. And then it gets even worse when it comes to Pete Carroll, who I'm pretty sure you all know we are 0-8 against versus while he's been with the Seahawks, and I believe we beat him once while he's with the Patriots. Right. So our record against Pete Carroll is 1-8. 0-8 versus the damn Seahawks during his era, and we had a chance to just get one. And that right there, him retiring just pretty much puts the whole kibosh on my whole assessment of this season being the rule of doing, things coming to pass. Like, It's just yuck. But that's not the way the rule of do works anyway. It's not just gonna happen. So regardless of what, man, just that 1-8 really yikes against him. Just really, really sucks. But peace out to those dudes, man. Wishing the best in all their endeavors. Hope they all come to the Eagles in coaching capacities. Yeah, that would be dope. Could you imagine? Peek out Nick Saban and Bill Belichick on our coaching staff. Who's coaching the defense, right? I have no idea. Regardless of whom or what, all three of them? What? That would be crazy. But like I said, I was going to circle back. Hoodie Bill, I just heard, it's crazy, not rumored, but Dan Orlovsky just brought it up that, we might be one of the teams that Hoodie Bill will. Now, it's the way I've been saying all week, this whole season, like just my whole stance on things when people just, see something, they have something they want, and it's like, yo, flip it. You're bugging out, guys. You guys are just jumping the gun way too soon. Nick Sirianni has been a winning coach for this organization for 3 years in a row. 3 straight playoff appearances, bro. It's first season? It's first season. It's first season? Made the playoffs his first season, right? Yeah. So, dude, this dude's made the playoffs in all 3 of his seasons with our organization, bro. Like, what are we talking about? But, as much as, and yo, dude, I was talking about it with my coworker earlier today. He's like, bro, he should go to the, what team was it? I said the Chargers. He said something else. Did he say the Chargers? Regardless of whom or what. I'm like, there were other teams I were brought up, and I'm just like, I don't think he would quite work there, blah, 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 blah. So, I wasn't feeling him. But the second I heard Dan Orlovsky say what he said, like, complete 180, I'm fully on board, and it's crazy. Like, this dude is probably well past his prime. It's just, I'm thinking about what I'm seeing on defense. Forget the offense. I'm pretty sure he'll find somebody he'll hand the offense off to. And it just seems like right now as it stands, like the defense and the offense, if you put them in any other hands right now, they would be better hands. And I know it's the knee-jerk reaction but can you really call it a knee-jerk reaction off of freaking 6 weeks? Yes, you probably can, because we're looking at a full body of work in 3 years. Because of what, just let me have this moment for a second, and let me indulge myself in the maniacism of just being a fan. Like, it's what? Hoodie Bill, I would probably take Hoodie Bill and his boy wife. What's his name? Weiss? Whatever the hell his name is. The offensive coordinator they got over there right now. But we're looking way too far in the future. That's off-season talk. Dude, we're right here still in the season, and we are going up against these Bucks next here on a Thursday, Hurts Day. Let's talk about it. So the Bucks, right? So mad because I opened my eagle eye, poked my beacon, and checked out Sports Take earlier today. And, I haven't really fucked with Sports Take for probably about 6 weeks. Because, it's just hard to watch all these shows when your team is losing. Not to mention, I miss Derek Gunn, even though I know I've talked trash about him in the past. But, just love his acumen. And Barrett Brooks was on the show, and he's gone. And now it's just a whole different show. And don't get it twisted. I flocked with Rob Ellis and Tone DeShills. It just seemed that the transitions seemed to coincide with our roller coaster ride that we've been going through this part of the season. Regardless of what they were speaking on. Just more anxiety because I'm trying to keep this positive energy out there. But they brought it to my attention that these guys didn't have they have so many guys returning that we didn't play. Because this is how the day started. Let me give you the full gambit of things, right? So boom, start the day. I see you on Twitter, X. They have these highlights of us playing them the first time we played them. We're going off. I'm looking at it like, whoa, it looks like a whole different team, bro. The defense is flying all over the place. Guys are catching balls. Jalen Hurts is staying in the pocket. Like, what? Who is this team? Where are they? I need that team back. This is the way they starts. Boom. Sent to Gordo Flacco. Like, bro, have you seen this team, bro? Where this team been, yo? Check this team out. Have you seen this team? They're missing. They're on the back of a milk box right now. So, boom. We don't know where they're at. So that's how I'm feeling. But I'm like, yo, if you see it, you saw it. It can happen. If you see it, it's real, right? Not necessarily. But you get what I'm saying, right? Call someone what? So boom, that's how I'm feeling. Then hop in the Sports Take, and then I'm hearing that, yo, you know what? The first time we played them, they didn't have this guy, they didn't have this guy, they didn't have this guy, they didn't have that guy. So a whole bunch of their guys are supposedly coming back. So that made me feel a little bit, again. And I'm like, what the flock? What are we gonna do? And then I'm thinking it's Thursday, Hurts Day, so we gotta hop ahead. We gotta do a little bit of something with Hurts. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with Hurts? And I can't think of Like, I mean, that was amazing. Seeing that play, you remember that play to OZ early in the season. I mean, you can rest your hat on. Maybe perhaps they're going to switch things up, and maybe it's all been a ruse. We're playing possum, like Ocho Cinco says. But I'm just like, the main thing is on this Thursday, Thursday, I was talking after the game on Sunday. If you're former football players, not NFL football players, of course, you think I know NFL football players. I would be in the front office somewhere. I'll be on the sidelines. You killing me? Tell my boy Dom. Dom has to come back. Dom got to come back. This rut seems to coincide with them. Like, is he like Nick Sirianni's support animal or something? Like, what's going on? Dom, head of security. Things are just falling apart all over us, man. Like, how important is Dom DeSandro to this team? I don't know. But he needs to get his ass back up in here, right? So, boom, we got that going on, right? So now I'm looking at talking to these former football players, right? And they're like, dude, I'm like, because I'm just trying to figure out whose responsibility is it to construct the hot route? Is it something coming in from the sideline? Is it Jalen Hurts' fault? Is it the other guy? So he's like, basically the guys, they broke me down. It's like, it's all encompassing. You know, these things should be implemented in the play. But then it should be something like this and something. Big shout out to Jonathan Boswell because he was asking me, like, what's going on? No, that's a whole different thing. This is what I was talking about, Gordo Flacco. Like, what's Jalen Hurts? You have a coordinator who you've known, number one, H1M. You have a coordinator who you've known for damn near your whole life. You got your best friend as a receiver. You've got another dude that you played college ball with as a receiver. You've been with him. You played with him enough times, right? You got guys all over this, littered all over the squad. Landon Dickinson, like people lit up, like this is, and led me to believe, like, damn, is this too much? Does he have too much comfort? And you know, Jalen Hurts doesn't strike me as the guy that these are things that you would have to think about. But being that we're losing, you know, we're crazy maniacal maniac fans, like what's going on, and we're losing our damn minds, right? So we're looking at all those things intertwined, right? And then you've got him with these pieces, and that the coaches can have say in the hot routes, he can have say in the hot routes, players can have say in the hot routes. Where's the communication at? Communication is one of our core values, right? Connection. Now you got connection and communication all encompassing right here in one. What is missing from this equation? They were telling me that, bro, like sometimes you don't even have to call the hot route. You see the zero blitz, AJ or Devontae or somebody, right? You see it. Jalen Hurts sees it. Landon Dickinson sees it. You could do something, go down, pick up the grass, and throw it in the air. Boom. They know what the flock is going down, right? Just like, or even a subtle signal, something like, look over to the left. They can't see you. You wink your left eye. Boom. They know what's popping. You look over here. They can't see it. Wink your right eye. This is what's going on the hot route. So maybe it's something that we're trying to test ourselves with adversity. Like, what do we do if we don't have a hot route during the regular season? And boom, this is just all going to come to fruition in the playoffs. I don't know, man, but H1M needs to step up. The rest of the teams need to step up and come together and figure this thing out before we're out of here. And that's just how I see it, man. We gotta fix this. We gotta fix this thing. Yeah, I'm super deep. I'm just trying to envision us actually doing this and making this happen. And then they brought up the fact that Nick Sirianni, during his time with Phillip Rivers, then he was OCing the Colts. They had an issue with blitzes and all this, that, and the third. So it's like how easily we forget about last year. But we should, because this year is not that year. This is this, and maybe certain things, maybe we've gotten figured out. Maybe people have just picked up on certain things. I don't know, man. But it's something giving me cause for pause, cause for concern. Coming up, going into this game. And the good thing is, I don't know. I usually try to leave on a good note, but man, I really don't. I just buried myself into what the flock is going on. Speaking of guys, I mean, I know I may have said something about this yesterday. The Denard Wilson and how great that DB, like people are talking about, you know, Sean Desai and this, that, and the third, and all kinds of things that we lost. And all kinds of things that we gain or go get. Like Denard Wilson, I think, is a big piece. It would be awesome if he could circle the trains because I believe he's down there in a defensive back capacity again. Also, he just didn't want to stay in the same position with the same organization, so he made a lateral movement to the Ravens. So, I mean, I would be down to bring that dude back in the DC capacity if that be the case. That's something I'm really with. And why do I keep talking about the offseason? We have a game. We have a game coming up. Oh, man, I don't know if I'm putting it out there. Yuck, man. I just want to win this damn game, but I'm going to leave this on not so much on a good note, but something another side. Started off outside the nest. I'm going to hop back outside the nest again real quick if I get out of here. But it has a little bit of something to do with us, man. Just something that crossed my eye, came across my eagle eye, poked my beak in, and all that, right? So you got Niners fans. Remember, nothing about this yet. Niners fans a few years ago, but everyone's always talking about us, right? And our fan base, and we're crazy, and we do this and the third. Niners fans a few years ago, I believe it was 11. They in the parking lot fighting Raiders fans. I believe shots ran off. I believe they might have killed somebody. Don't quote me on that, right? And then you see what happened this weekend with the Bills fans and the Miami Dolphins fans. Another fan shot and killed, and you don't hear anything about it. You don't really hear too much about these things and their ongoings and what's going on. It's wild. No one's saying like, these fans are crazy. I don't know, they're nuts. But we, fucking a Santa Claus, those snowballs at Santa Claus, and we've been hearing about it for 60 years. We talking snowballs. Not to mention what a lot of people don't know is that this young man was an Eagles fan who has to go out there and hand out gifts to whatever the flock he was handing out because Santa couldn't show up because of the snowstorm. So he's out there. He's a fan. He's throwing stuff. They're throwing stuff back. They're having fun. He goes back into the crowd. He gets a standing ovation in this section. Yeah, you were the Santa on the field. So beautiful thing. Great story. But the media's going to throw it out there. Oh, crazy Eagles fans pelt Santa with snowballs. Despicable. Blah, blah, blah. This is an ad they want to build for us. No one likes us. We don't care. But you know what? We still here. Oh, yeah, let's flock and go. But, I just say that, get a quick laugh. But I believe that the Bills and Dolphins thing is a very fresh thing. So I don't want to make light of it or the 11 thing. Just having a little bit of fun with it. But, yeah, that thing hasn't been figured out yet. Don't know for sure if that was a fan-related thing or it was just something going on outside the field, I believe. But, yeah, check it out on the news. I don't want to get too deep into it. And I just made something fun. Very, very unfun. My bad. Because I'm tripping right now. What's about to happen with this game coming up, man. And I'm just hoping that here on the Thursday Thursday, our boy Hurts can come through, lead this team to a damn victory, man. And that's really all that matters. The big, fat, flocking W, man. Because we got a few things coming back, too, man. We got Slade coming back. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Zach Cunningham's coming back. You know what I'm saying? A.J. Brown, hopefully, come back and he's healthy. And you got Devontae Smith come back. Hopefully, he's healthy. And this thing just comes together. We're just healthy at the right time. I believe all the pieces are there right now, man. I believe Cam Jurgens maybe even be available. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think, yeah, you know what? There we go. That's the thing. We're coming together. We're back healthy. A lot of people are pointing things like I heard James Jones the other day talking about like, yeah, they've been healthy all season. And then, I'm like, shady. Like, what, you just going to let this man sit here and talk crazy? Like, dude, we've been up and down in all seasons. It's been a turnstile in that defensive backfield, turnstile at linebacker. Not to mention there was new guys coming in, new philosophies with flipping defenses and all kinds of things is going on. I don't know what you're talking about. And the only thing they're talking about is Goddard was out. That's not the only person who was injured, bro. Relax yourself. We got offensive linemen going down. We had Lane Johnson going down. We had Cam Jurgens go down. We had Landon Dixon go. We had a lot of things happening going on this year, bro. Jalen Hurts was damn near down. He was halfway down. You know what I mean? Right there with one will. So there's a lot of things, a lot of adversity that we faced this season. I believe this is the time the team is coming back together. I believe we may be finally like healthy, like really right now. And like I said, angry birds fly higher. And sometimes they crash out. We're going to see what happens on Monday, man. I'm going to keep hope alive. Let's flock and go. Till the next time, man, get your best time. In the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You know how I like to do around this time, about this time, at this time. You know what I do. I got questions, y'all. I got questions because it's always equals o'clock around here. Open eagle eye, poke your beak, and let it go. What you going to do? NFL, you got to like stop going crazy. You know, it's like, you got to be wilding, though. What you going to do? NFC and NFC East. But this week, the questions are for you. What you gonna do, Bucks, when Eagle Mania swoops down and runs wild on you? Let's go. Say it with me one time. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let's go, y'all. Woo. Thursday, Let's get the flock out of here.